Is Cody Rhodes really your wrestler of the year?
Either way, y'all hated it. Either way, you was mad.
Everybody's last memory in that building forever. I paid. I bought this shirt. I came to see this motherfucker one last time. I can't wait to see John Cena.
8 minutes. What's going on, good people? It is your man, DJ Danny Ocean, host of 3NT Wrestling Podcast. Happy 2026. It is a brand new year. We stepping into 2026 the right way. And we gotta recap 2025. A lot of craziness went down in 2025. There's a lot of mid in 2025 too. We're gonna get into all of it. Y'all know I don't do this thing alone. I got the broskies with me. Malik, what's going on, Brody?
Yo, salutations.
Yes, Sirski. And of course, we got my man Johnny Dirtsheet in the building. Johnny Dirtsheet, what's good, Brody? Can't hear you.
Oh, I muted myself. What up, everybody?
There we go, man. We here, man. It's been a little minute, but we are back in the building, man. The 3NT Wrestling Dirt Sheet Radio. Like I said, man, this is a 2025 recap show as we go into a new year. We did it last year live with a lot of other people out here with us. We're gonna stick with the core this go around, and it's gonna be kind of not necessarily an award show, but we're gonna talk our best of 2025 instead of just kind of running down all the moments. So let me ask y'all, what do y'all want to? What were y'all favorite things about 2025 in pro wrestling? Let me ask y'all that before we get this thing started.
I think seeing the world come around to like CMLL and even AAA with the WWE purchase, that's the one thing. Like WWE's done a lot of wrong in 2025, but like I think it's crazy that like technically it's like a big ass corporate company gentrifying this Mexican thing and turning it into like another corporate plastic thing for Mexico this time. But it still worked out really well because as it turns out, AAA was fucking garbage before WWE took it. So like they really had a really low bar and these people just like going. So like it's turned out really well for them. Like,
I've been enjoying AAA. And I've been enjoying AAA and CMLL. CMLL has been amazing this year.
Shit.
My goodness. We definitely going to talk about it.
Definitely one of my favorite things.
What about you, Malik? How you feeling about 2025 overall for wrestling?
I think it was a great year for wrestling. I think they did a great job capitalizing off of the popularity of 2024 and then bring it into 2025. It ended a little slow. Mm-hmm. Like you said, it was a lot of mid in 2025. We can't ignore that. But the thing that holds a special place in my heart in 2025 is the implementation of more hip hop in the wrestling during 2025. I think that kind of gets a little bit slept on, especially on the WWE side, where we're seeing people like Travis Scott, what's her face?
Cardi B. She was at SummerSlam.
Cardi B, the other one.
Megan Thee Stallion, her intro for SmackDown.
So it just seems like wrestling's always been in mainstream, but now wrestling is starting to break down certain barriers that never like mix well with WWE and wrestling in general as a whole. So I think 2025 was an amazing year for wrestling as a whole.
And look at the crowds now. Metro Boomin always in the crowd. Lil Yachty. Drake attended Elimination Chamber in Toronto. Like that's major. That's like a major crossover. Now. Hell, OVO and WWE just dropped the collab merch. You know what I'm saying? Cactus Jack dropped collab merch.
Travis might have fucked it up though, because he went and fucked up the story they had planned. And then the fucking Jelly Roll dude comes in and does it all right.
That's crazy.
I have a theory of why Travis flaked out.
I think he realized he was gonna hurt, and Cody gonna get that receipt for that
receipt. Exactly.
He knew it was coming.
It's the receipt. You ain't want that shit.
He knew it was coming. He's like, yeah, nah, I'm good, Trips.
Bro, but he didn't even show up. They say he no-show.
No call, no-show is crazy.
He knew what it
was. For a whole storyline.
He knew what it was.
That's nuts. So since we are talking about, big moments of 2025 and whatnot, let's go ahead and set this thing off. Man, what was your biggest moments of 2025 in wrestling? All encompassing. Any organization, any superstar, whatever it may be. What was your moment of 2025?
I think talking about how I just mentioned the Lucha Libre or whatever, but I didn't know much about CMLL before they did the AEW partnership. So when AEW did that Grand Slam show in June, and fucking Mystico comes out, and he used to be Saint God, and he comes out on American television, and he's got his original music in his home. The people treating him like a god. I was like, this just opened my eyes.
That was amazing.
Oh, like this is something I gotta pay more attention to. That was one of my favorite moments of the year.
That's what's up. What you got, Malik?
All right, my first moment is a John Cena heel turn. That's one. Maybe not the presence of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get into that during the course of the show. I feel differently than other people did feel about it. It holds a special place in my heart because you weren't supposed to get that in the first place. You ungreat. But that was probably my moment of the year, and my top moment of the year. Omar's kicking Micro Man, yo. What we talking about?
That was classic, bro. What? Yo, I found that GIF a couple weeks ago, and I didn't even post it. I just watched the GIF like 50 times. It's hilarious, bro. All right, I say my moment of the year, just because it pissed so many people off, when John Cena tapped at Gunther. That was my moment. That was one of my favorite moments of 2025. I would tell you I'd give you a close second and a close third, though. Close second was Jay winning the Royal Rumble, because I don't think anybody expected him to win over John Cena. And like the wave of, because I was at Indianapolis for the Rumble, and that it was like a wave of silence, then a huge cheer right afterwards when Jay won, because nobody expected it. But the way that the absolute silence inside that arena in DC when John Cena smiled and tapped out, like that was almost as big as Brock Lesnar in the Undertaker streak. That type of silence in the room. So that was my biggest moment of 2025, no question. This dude smiled. He nestled in Gunther's bosom and then tapped out, bro.
John said he had enough.
That was wild to me.
I thought it could have been a little more subtle, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it at all.
I enjoyed it because, for one, it created a monster heel, bro. The funniest shit ever to me right now was when Gunther was in the car on the Raw after SNME, and AJ walked up and he pulled off. He's like, and then just drove off. I died laughing, bro. This is an amazing Gunther right now.
That fucking storyline, it confuses the shit out of me, bro. I be laughing like, why are they mad at him? Like, what did he do? What did he do wrong?
That's the thing. He didn't do shit. Why didn't Baron Corbin get this heat when he retired Kurt Angle? Type shit. You feel me? Like, why did they boo the fuck out of him?
Why are you mocking him? Like, what is he supposed to do? Beat John Cena and never mention it again?
I'll mention it every day. If I beat John Cena in his last match and retire him, send him out tapping, the Mr. Never Give Up tapped out because of me, I'm talking about it for the rest of my life. I'm getting it tattooed somewhere.
I'm mandatory. Home from work. Is to get the fuck out the building.
Oh man. All right, so let's move on from there. What are we gonna get into? Let's you know what? Let's go ahead and get into this one. Let's talk about the promotion of the year. Promotion of the year. I'm gonna start with you, Malik. Who you got, Malik? I know who Johnny Dirt Sheet is gonna say already.
I'll let John get his shit off. I'm gonna eat my pizza.
Who you got?
It's not who you think it is. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, there's no way. Like, obviously, AEW had like the big creative turnaround in 2025.
I agree. I agree. Absolutely.
That was that's like the big story. That's why they got all the great press. That's why they got the Promotion of the Year awards from a lot of different publications. and I can't can't disagree with that at all. I fucking love AEW. I love watching AEW. I loved watching them do that. But fuck, you're talking about 64 sellouts in the same building every week in Mexico, Arena Mexico. It's got so crazy that I don't even think people understand the significance. They must be like, that must happen every day. They were selling nothing. They were selling like a good show would be like 7,000 people on a Friday. They were like, yeah, we did fucking great. You're talking about 16,000 people every single week. They come in to see Mystico. They come in to see Hechicero. They want to see all their favorite luchadors, but it's not just that. They got casuals. People always talk about, oh, the casual. Why are you hot? Why are you doing this? You confuse the casual. The casual is not gonna like that. The casual wanted to see these motherfuckers flip around and do fun shit and go home and get drunk. That's what they're doing. Everybody's going to Mexico. They go to Mexico City. They say, yo, you got to see the wrestling. They go see the wrestling. When they pan out the crowd, all you see is a bunch of Americans and Mexicans that go every week. But you see like tourists and shit. Like, it's like, I want to be there. Like, I got to figure out how to get there in 2026. I got to figure out.
We're going to make it happen.
In that building.
Got to make it happen for sure, for sure.
Yeah, CMLL is the promotion of 2025 for me.
Okay. I got you. I respect that. What you got, Malik?
I didn't know they was doing that down there. Goddamn.
They cooking. They've been absolutely cooking. For sure, for sure. I didn't know about the 16,000 per week.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that. That's
nuts.
Shout out to them. Damn.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully Trump will take it over.
God.
They already got Taco Bell on one side. They got tacos over here.
Collecting countries like Monopoly pieces at this point.
Infinity Stones.
I got AEW, man. Just the rise of AEW over the course of this year with Tony Khan taking over booking has been insane. That was my only issue with AEW, was that the storylines just were a little weird. Now, especially like with the progression of Hangman Adam Page and MJF coming back and then winning the title, and the evolution of women wrestling, how big stars these women wrestlers are. Chris Statlander, they already build up Tony Storm and stuff like that.
Willow
now.
Shout out to Willow, man.
Shout out to Willow.
I love you, Willow.
It just seems like while WWE kept trying to punch down on them, they kind of like swapped. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to creating the storylines, AEW has that. So to me, promotion of the year has to be AEW.
It was WrestleMania weekend in April where it was weird because WWE was doing promotion for WrestleMania, but it was like 2 or 3 times in a week where they mentioned AEW like negatively like 3 times, and AEW didn't look in their direction. They put on a Dynamite that Wednesday that blew up most of the shit they did that weekend and kept it moving, and I was like, this is a different guy. Like, that's a different Tony Khan. What the
Tony
fuck?
not jumping on Twitter and using the Twitter fingers no more. Tony making that shit show up on TV every week now, and you can tell. Like, it's like that Jordan meme, and I took that personally. It's like, you know what I'm saying? He started cooking ever since, real talk. Because before WWE say something, Tony's in a press conference, Tony's in a media scrum, Tony's on Twitter.
Said,
you know what I'm saying?
Tell them they can suck my dick too.
So I'm not gonna fucking take this fucking shit.
Like I told Tony in the interview, bro, everything that he touches turns to gold, because the Jacksonville Jaguars winners of the AFC South too.
Shout out to the Jaguars, man.
That's not the only thing, bro. Tony is that guy, yo.
And shout out to Tony Khan. Thank you again for coming to the show in 2025. Hopefully we get to talk to you again in 2026. Hopefully you don't get mad at me for this. But my promotion of the year, and don't get me wrong, AEW did their thing. This was one of my favorite years for AEW, to be honest with you, since the opening year, to be honest with you. I have really been enjoying the resurgence of TNA. I can't front. The fact that I did not know that, Bound for Glory and Turning Point earlier this year were their biggest sellout crowds. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope to see that resurgence. To see the story of Mike Santana finally winning the championship, him coming out with his daughter and everything. Shout out to Mike Santana too. Seeing, you know what I'm saying, the Hardy Boys get their swag back, seeing that final match between the Hardys and the Dudleys on TNA television, not on WWE television. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the rise of people like Leon Slater, who is an absolute star, bro. A star. No question about it. Yeah, I've been enjoying the hell out of TNA this year, man. It seems like a resurgence, and now they got their TV deal going into 2026. I'm ready to see what they're gonna do in 2026 and beyond. To be honest with you, very curious about this, and I will give WWE the credit because they're interjecting NXT talent into TNA is what got me watching again for the most part, anyway. But then it's like, oh shit, they really got some heat down here without NXT. They don't need them for real. But yeah, I give it to TNA, AEW, then WWE.
That's shocking.
I would like to see TNA become a good place, a third place for people to have to work.
Yes, absolutely.
It's on television. Like I think one of the things they're gonna have to focus on most in 2026 is just like you got everything. WWE came and they brought you your attention. They brought you your they helped you get the damn network. I don't want to hear none of that Carlos Silva shit. I mean, they got you that fucking network deal. So now you got everything you need. You're gonna be in front of fucking millions. Do not TNA this shit. Because you will never. There's how many different times can you get to a platform and then fail in front of everybody? This has to work. I can't ever root against TNA because I need this to work.
For some reason, I genuinely feel like this is the time. Like I feel like it's really about to get, special for TNA. I feel like this is. They're firing on all cylinders right now, I feel like. And I think now that they do have the motivation to, we got a new TV deal, they're going to show up and show the fuck out. I really feel like they are. And I'm super excited to see what they're going to do. Definitely. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the PLE or PPV of the year. What y'all got? Or do you want me to set it off this time?
Yeah.
I'll set it off. All In Texas was my favorite PLE of the year. That is by a hair, to be honest with you, because my biggest complaint about all AEW pay-per-views, they're too fucking long. Like shave at least an hour and a half, 2 hours off the events, and it'll make them classics.
I never ever agree with that shit. Because I paid $50 for these motherfuckers, bro. $50.
I get that.
Give me Malik, my hour.
Didn't I just say that before we started filming? That it does give fans their money's worth. I get that. But it's hard for a lot of people it's hard for people to sit down for 7-8 hours at a time to watch an event, man. That's tough.
Nah, being the live thing is crazy though, because sometimes my fix is do it earlier. I don't want this shit to be shorter. I want it to be earlier. Because if you do it early in the day, they did some afternoon shows earlier in the summer.
That might be Texas,
better. Where people have time to go home and shit. Because they're doing these long shows that end at midnight. I don't care about that because I'm home. Yeah. But like when you got to leave the arena at 12 and it takes like 2 hours for the parking lot to clear out. So now you don't get out till 2.
Yes.
So now you're not home till 3.
That's what I'm saying, crazy. Man. It's a lot. And I was telling Malik, I get what Tony's doing. I want to be able to showcase all my talent on the big event of the year. I want everybody to shine, or everybody do their thing. But I was just looking up the match card and everything. And what did I say? It was like 7 30-minute matches on that card, damn near. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Again, I commend them for letting these people cook, but niggas got families at home, bro. Like But like I said, I put All In by a hair above SummerSlam this year, because SummerSlam this year was easily WWE's best pay-per-view, or PLE, whatever you want to call it. But SummerSlam was a certifiable classic in my opinion, especially compared to WrestleMania this year.
Yeah. Oh man, that was rough. That's like my anti pay-per-view of the year, WrestleMania. Because it's not even that. It's like the worst show. like it's not even like it's like worst show. Like it's not that it had the worst matches or whatever. It's like it's WrestleMania. Like you're supposed to be better than this. The letdown is worse.
I agree.
I tell you.
I agree.
But I guess I'll go. I want to give two because one is a show of the year, but it's not a PLE, and then they'll give the PLE or whatever. My favorite show of the year was the fucking CML Pokemon show, bro. How did that exist? Like that shit. How does that exist? Like this was like a fucking surreal ass. Like what the fuck? That's like Pokemon show.
Two of your favorite things put together. It's like fourth rope for me, hip hop and wrestling.
Like I was like, what? Like they don't even make sense together. Like how did we get here? Type of thing. And then 2 hours of you see the way other promotions do like corporate partnerships, and sometimes it's like real bad. You know, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you get zombie bites and shit. Like, it was just wrestling with like gear that's like themed towards like the characters and shit. They're like having good matches. They'll do a commercial for the game. Go back to having good matches. You see a wrestler dressed like fucking Pikachu or whatever. You can flip your shit like, oh shit, that's cool. 2 hours of great show. That was my favorite show of the fucking year. It's for free on YouTube. Go watch that.
It is.
It is.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
But pay-per-view of the year for me was Double or Nothing. AEW Double or Nothing. And
I get that.
It was crazy because I didn't know Sports Illustrated had it like that. When they announced their show of the year was Double or Nothing and not All In. Because All In is like the WrestleMania. Like that's like the big show. It delivered. It gave you what you wanted. It's like I said, the reverse of the WrestleMania where it's like, you're that big. You're supposed to be better than this. All In was like, all right, we're this big. We're going to bring it. So I understood why everybody was going to pick All In as the show of the year. So I was really surprised when Sports Illustrated went with what I thought was the show of the year, just because of quality-wise. Every match on that fucking card was perfect. They almost had it earlier in the year with Revolution, where it was like every match is hitting. And then the main event with Mox and Edge was like, fuck, this sucks. This stinks. So Double or Nothing made up for that by a long shot. That's pay-per-view of the year.
I feel it. What you got, Malik?
I got SummerSlam, bro.
SummerSlam 2025.
Man, SummerSlam was so lit. If there's a pay-per-view and you get me to run off of my couch because of a surprise.
Nobody expected Brock to come back, man. We thought it was a wrap for that boy. Super wrap.
The biggest WWE got some cojones. So I will say that. Like
that's facts.
To bring somebody like Brock Lesnar back after all the allegations that still aren't settled yet,
it's still under investigation.
It's still under.
He might have a retirement tour under investigation.
Hey,
it's crazy.
But yeah, it's SummerSlam for me, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said SummerSlam. Like it was very, very close to me to taking over All In. Because Dominic won the Intercontinental Championship out there. Jelly Roll did not do bad.
Hey, Jelly Roll's lost a lot of weight, bro. He might need to get in that square circle.
Come back. The Seth Rollins cash in, another insane moment.
That's really good.
That was all from one PLE. You know what I'm saying?
The Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Naomi match was fire too.
Yeah, for sure. Naomi won the championship. That's when she won the championship, right?
And the tag team TLC match. I forgot about that one.
I don't remember much about that match. That's why
That's
why I said that after this, after we finish this, I'm going to watch it again because I don't remember that match and I want to see it now.
That's when Montez flipped over.
Okay. Yeah. Through the yeah.
How is he not like United States champion? Like
how is he not on my TV every week? Every week.
Don't get me wrong, I like Dawkins too, but like how is Montez Ford not like a full-on single star? Like, come on, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know what they got going on over there.
It kind of makes sense. Bianca's off TV too, so I would. I'd still criticize Triple H, like for sure. But with his case, I kind of understand he's with like his wife's not there. Maybe they come back and do something together because they was flirting with her, like kind of turning heel too. And if that's the route that he goes, we see how it works with Becky and Seth being heels at the same time. I don't know. Maybe there's something cooking.
What's going on with Bianca? Was she broke a finger or something? It wasn't. I didn't think it was something. It was.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't. When they announced she broke her fingers, I didn't think it was like
6
that, but
months.
it must have been like some nerve damage or some crazy shit. You know,
Yeah.
Damn, so
or
you can't wrestle because of a finger? I don't know. That's a little. You sure
Uh,
she's
It's
not
not like
avoiding
she.
that?
I wonder if
It's not
she's
like she
secret.
came into.
Yeah,
Some people. Some people watch wrestling their whole life and they will wrestle like I don't give a fuck. Get my toes broken. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go. Stone
right.
Cold would have done it, but Bianca didn't come from that. Like she came from fucking regular life. She's like my shit hurts. You know, like why would I wrestle, bro?
Let me
Like this is
ask y'all
crazy.
something.
But she been on TV for a long. Like it's almost
It's
been a
been a
year
long
now.
time.
Like
That's why I think it's
Do-
serious. Yeah.
Do y'all think they're hiding a pregnancy?
It could be. That's a thing. If she chooses to keep it private, that's the thing. I
Yeah.
would like to. That'd be cool if you
Because
find
she
out that they
hadn't
kept
been
it private.
seen in public on TV or nothing for quite a
It-
while.
It's so hard to keep things private that it would be really cool to find out that they were able to have a baby and nobody ever knew that she was
Right.
pregnant. Because when
let
Naomi,
me check her IG, bro.
Because bro, I haven't
As
seen her
soon-
like make appearances on behalf of that, like nothing.
as soon as Naomi made like one comment, like during the week, it leaked out like, oh, everybody thinks
Right.
Naomi's pregnant. So I don't know. I think we would have known. I think we would have known by now.
Nah, she ain't.
We can't keep their mouth shut.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I was just saying, just wondering.
I
All
hope
right.
I hope it turns out good though. She's great.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. All right. Moving forward. Let's get into it. Who was the best face? Who was the best good guy in y'all opinion for 2025 in pro wrestling?
I think this one was easy for me. I'm gonna go with Hangman. That was my fucking guy, bro. That fucking All In, that moment at the end of All In cemented that shit. Like this is the top. That's a top guy. That's a top guy. Now he's back in the
that was a
chase or
huge
whatever.
moment. That was a huge win for Hangman for sure, for sure. I actually was still kind of hoping Ospreay went to that main event at All In, but they made the right decision. They definitely made the right decision. As far as my face of the year, I'll be honest with you, I didn't care for his run at all, but he had the crowd. He had the crowd behind him. The Yeet Man, bro. Jey Uso was easily the face of the year, in my opinion. And that's why I feel like it's going to hit so hard when he turns on Jimmy. It's going to be so awesome. But yeah, in 2025, come on, man. Look at the pictures of the arenas and the videos of the arenas, the entire crowd in unison, yeeting. You know what I mean? Walking through an arena at a WWE or an AEW event, one person holler out yeet, the rest of everybody else about to start hollering out yeet. You know what I'm saying? That was and again, the Royal Rumble win was huge for him. And that crowd reaction was fucking nuts in that building. Even on TV, it translated in insane. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I say Jey Uso was the face of the year in my opinion.
CM Punk.
Yeah,
CM Punk face of the year to me. He was never a heel. I mean, he an asshole.
CM Punk got that Stone Cold vibe to me right now. Like he's not good, he's not bad, he's just CM Punk.
Yeah, but the year that CM Punk had is kind of slept on because he was actually healthy for the year. So it's kind of
That's a good point.
like, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of like, oh shit, CM Punk's like been around for a while, like without, you know what I'm saying, missing time or anything like that. He's finally captured the World Heavyweight Championship. He's doing great as the champion for Raw over there, building up new storylines with Braun Breaker now, working with younger talent. Hey, man, to me, it's CM Punk, bro.
Shout out to Braun Breaker, too, for holding his own on the mic against CM Punk. I'm looking forward to 2026 of wrestling, which we're going to get into that in a minute. But, yeah, CM Punk, I do agree. He did have a great year. He did manage to stay healthy all year, which is, again, as unusual for Phil. But, yeah, he had a hell of a year. Definitely. And since we talking about the best face, we got to talk about it. Who was the best bad guy this year?
That's a hard one because I mean, it's not hard for me. It's hard to make the argument because I feel like a lot of times people who think that they're smarter than wrestling get worked, and they refuse to believe it, and they like, this is like, I hate this thing, and I hate it because it's bad. And I'm like, well, you hate it because they want you to hate it.
Exactly.
But, like,
Exactly. That is a great heel work right there.
Well, he shouldn't make me hate it that way. Like, no, I don't think you get to decide. Like, but I gotta go with my boy, the terrorist, Jon Moxley. Held that company hostage.
Yeah.
Got that belt, took the title, put it in a suitcase for 9 months, never let you see it again, told you all you were worthless. None of you are even worthy of looking at it. I love that guy. And that helped to make my babyface of the year, which is what a heel's ultimate goal should always be.
Absolutely. I agree. What you got, Malik? I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock out.
I got John Cena.
Really? Yeah.
I got John Cena. I don't care. Either way, y'all hated it. Either way, you was mad.
You know what? That goes into John's point that he just made.
Yo,
you're right.
You're right. It definitely made everybody hate it. The problem is that John Cena also hated it. So I don't know like how to.
That's if you that big of a heel that you hated yourself and you like, it's too much for me.
So how is Triple H not Booker of the Year? I even made John Cena hate this shit.
Yo, I gotta get out of this character, bro. It's too much. Yo, you making my point for me. Do y'all see now? Like, nah, John Cena was the heel of the year. Bro can't even get tapped out in peace and be like, yo, I gave y'all everything and y'all hate that. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, it's John Cena, man. Bro, polarizing at all times. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
Even on the way out, it's crazy.
Yo, nah, bro, it was John, man. Bro. He literally gave everybody everything they wanted during the heel turn. It's just. It's John Cena, so you people hate it. Like, it's just something with John.
The only thing I tell you, the only thing I hated about the heel turn was, why is he still wearing? I'm like, you're hawking merchandise still. Like Triple H is making him hawk merchandise still.
I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to argue against it because I felt like that's wrong. It's your heel of the year, you know. Like, it's for you. But like, I got a lot to say about John Cena's year. I feel like there's probably gonna be a segment where we can talk about John Cena's year in total. Unless you want to do it now, since we're here.
Let's get it. Go ahead. Matter of fact, I tell you what, because my heel of the year actually kind of ties into it anyway. Gunther is my heel of the year. Like he got hurt, he got, or he lost the title or whatever, and he went away for a while, then came back and beat everybody's favorite superstar. You know what I'm saying? He sent this man, Mr. Never Give Up, tapped out. He gave up. He made him give up. And then you're going around to other legends. This is a perfect time to make Gunther the new legend killer, to be completely honest with you. Put out Cena, put out AJ, put out R-Truth, put out Orton eventually. You know what I'm saying? They could really make Gunther the biggest heel on the planet in the last decade or more in professional wrestling, I feel like. Will they do it? I don't know. A very close second as far as heels for me in 2025, Naomi. Yeah. She came into her own when she turned heel and she started having fun with it. She was, being herself, trolling, joking, you know what I'm saying? And it made me fucking love her. I got sick of the glow stuff, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I got sick of the glow. When she started coming out in the caution tape and doing what she want to do and saying what she want to say, I absolutely loved it. But this man made that man tap out and then called him a bitch 2 nights later. Like, yeah, Gunther's the heel of the year, in my opinion. But
I got a close second, Dominic Mysterio.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah. Dom is
he's not a heel anymore, right? Like
I was gonna say he's too charismatic, man, but he was such a heel that everybody loves him now. So it's like, basically, I don't know.
He's a tweener now, for sure. He's
stuck in the middle for good.
I would have never expected a little blonde kid playing at PSP to be this guy to real life. But yeah, John Cena's heel turn. We can talk about that now. John Cena's heel turn. 1 to 10, what would y'all rank it?
like the turn itself was a great moment. It was like an 8.
No, not the turn. Not the turn itself. The heel run. I mean, excuse me.
It's like a fucking 5 at best.
And
it's because there were. It's not even because it's kind of like the WrestleMania thing I said earlier. It's like it's not even that quality that's the biggest factor. This is John Cena's final year. Like this ain't Ric Flair. He's not playing. This is
right.
we're never going to see him again ever. And you came into this with no plan. What? Which like that was a crazy thing to find out. Like
to not have the whole year like, planned out is nuts.
Because that made me look back, and that made so many things fall into place. Like when you mentioned the T-shirt thing or whatever. Of course, they had 37 babyface T-shirts planned out for every city, and one day somebody decided, but what if he's a heel with no, not even a baby roadmap? Like to the point where it ended with an apology. Like the run ended with an apology on television. I thought that was a fake out because there was no way that this happened. Like, there's no way this was real. Like, John Cena just came out one day and he was like, "My bad. This sucks. This sucks. I'm fucked up. I promise I'll take it over from here." Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's crazy. Like, of course, there were good matches. There was CM Punk. That was a great moment.
Great match. Yeah.
The reverse pipe bomb. That was a great moment. Mm-hmm. Randy Orton versus John Cena with the roles reversed for the first time. That was great.
The paying homage to other wrestlers throughout his career in his matches was awesome too. John, he was having some of the best matches of his career in this last year. No question about it.
The second half, like when as soon as he said I'm sorry, this shit sucks. The next day, he went and had a crazy-ass match with Cody. We'll ignore the Brock Lesnar thing because that is just that is a whole other crazy, that is some wild shit. I'm going to talk about that on its own. the Cody match, the AJ match, the Dominic match, the Gunther match, all that shit was awesome.
Bangers.
He should have took this shit over 5 months ago, 5 months earlier.
I agree.
Holy shit.
I totally agree.
That Lesnar thing, though, that's like the biggest. He said he wanted to put Brock Lesnar over because he's going to stick around and Cena's leaving, right? That's what he said.
0 cents, dog. 0 cents.
He had the kids.
Not to mention the way they built WrestlePalooza as like this huge event, and this the first PLE on ESPN. You need to tune in. The first match of the night is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. And John Cena gets squashed on his retirement run.
8 minutes. They never gonna see him again. That's the thing that makes this matter like so much more. Like if it was just another guy, yeah, he could just turn babyface and then they'll come when they come back to the town, right? The kids will see him next year.
Right.
They ain't never gonna see this man again. They got 8 minutes.
The children in Indianapolis' last memory of John Cena is him getting smoked by Brock Lesnar.
Everybody's last memory in that building forever. I bought this shirt. I came to see this motherfucker one last time. I can't wait to see John Cena.
8 minutes.
And then where the fuck Brock Lesnar went? He disappeared for 2 months, and they never mentioned this loss again.
Never. Not
once.
Nothing to do with nothing. That was awful. That was one of my least favorite things about the run. Like I said, the heel turn was amazing. He had some bangers in his last few matches of the run and whatnot. Again, minus the Brock Lesnar thing, but and he went out how I feel like he should have went out anyway, putting over the next generation of superstar. Gunther is a superstar in this wrestling shit, bro. There's no question about it. You feel me? What did we just do? We just did best heel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did best heel. PLE, we did that. Next one. Now we got to talk about the rivalry of the year. I'll set it off. My favorite rivalry of 2025 was CM Punk and Seth Rollins. And it's not a new rivalry at all, but this year to me was the year that it really turned up. I hate that Seth got injured for real because I felt like it was still had another level to go before. Like, I feel like that 3 stages of hell match probably should have been them instead of Drew and Cody coming up. You know what I mean? Or Hell in a Cell at least between Seth and Punk. But Yeah, their rivalry has been really good to me. So yeah, that's my rivalry of the year.
That's a good question. You know, I don't think I thought of this one. I was like trying to run through all the feuds in my head of like people that had like more than one match. I ran them back, and the problem is a lot of the ones I like kind of ended earlier in the year because they started like last year, and like so like there are a lot of storylines I like. Well, I'm trying to think of like rivalries, like people who hated each other and went one on one a couple times, with hatred.
I will say this:
Still need to think.
this could jog your memory a little bit. Is a close second for me was also, well, I was about to say Tanahashi, Takeshita and Okada. I was enjoying their feud, but Darby and Mox, they had a hell of a rivalry this year too.
It's wild. They tried to kill each other several times.
Absolutely.
I hate that. I hate that they got kneecapped. Like, I hate that the athletic commission fucked them over with that when they finally got to have like the one-on-one in the pay-per-view. It was what was the show where they tried to do the fish tank thing?
Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream. The state athletic commission wouldn't let them brawl in the crowd, wouldn't let them bleed, wouldn't let them do half the Darby Allin, John Moxley things that they normally do.
Oh wow.
So they try to make do what they could, try to drown him, try to still make it as crazy as possible. But they were kneecapped. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So the next month, Darby goes and sets himself on fire off the top of the cage, like trying to make it up.
I can't believe someone just set myself on fire instead.
I'll probably go with them.
Wow. What you got, Malik?
I got Naomi versus Jade Cargill, bro.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, actually.
Because Naomi almost killed Jade Cargill. Let's keep it real. And
she was laying on the car like Peter Griffin.
so the storyline got so deep that we were like contemplating if one of the greatest baby faces in the women's division of all time in Bianca Belair is about to turn. That's how heated that rivalry was, because Bianca was caught in the middle of it. I'm gonna go ahead and give women wrestling a shout out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to them.
Respect. I'm not mad at that at all. That was absolute. The moment when Jade walked to the ring elimination chamber and then made that beeline to Naomi, everybody's jaw dropped, bro. That was a big moment. That was a huge moment. So yeah, I'm not mad at that pick at all. So that was rivalry of the year. Since we talked about rivalry of the year, let's get into match of the year. Who do you think had what was the best match of 2025?
There were so many. Like this year was so crazy. Like
there was some bangers.
For whatever people feel about the stories or whatever for the last 10 years or however you felt about the TV show or whatever, the quality of wrestling just continues to go up and up and up. Like actual in-ring wrestling is just every year. It's like when it comes time for me to go through match of the year, I'm like, well, shit. These are great matches.
Oh yeah.
This year I had a 5. I had 5 of them. I was like, this is crazy. So I ended up going with Saya Kamitani versus Tam Nakano as the best match of the year from Stardom. I was rewatching matches of the year again to try to like rank them, and I just didn't realize how much better this was than even the match that I already thought was the match of the year, which was Kenny Omega and Gabe Kidd. There was just so much going into that. There was so much going into the girls' match. There was so much fire. There's like YouTube videos. You got recapping their rivalry and their friendship first or whatever, and how it leads to this retirement match. Essentially, one of the best retirement matches of the year. Check that shit out. But then there's Kenny Omega versus Gabe Kidd, Ospreay versus Hangman at Double or Nothing. Takeshita versus fucking Bandito at Death Before Dishonor.
Oh my god, bruh, Danger, Jesus.
And then the final one is another one that maybe not everybody knows about. It happened in June. It was at an event called Death Pain Invitational. It was New Japan basically sponsored an event for a guy named Jun Kasai, who's like a deathmatch legend, so that he can wrestle one of his not former students, but somebody he's associated with in the main event for one of New Japan's belts. It's a junior heavyweight belt. So they did this match in like 3 acts where, because it's for the junior heavyweight championship, they wrestled like a junior heavyweight style in the beginning. And then in the second act, they started busting each other with like glass and weapons and shit.
Oh, God.
And so for the third act, the ring is like, it's like a sea of fucking glass from all the shit that they just did. And now they go back into doing like the junior heavyweight flying and power bombs and all this regular wrestling, but it's all on the
glass.
So everything is like, it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. It was for a New Japan title, which is like, this doesn't even make sense. Like they would never. What the fuck?
Yo,
it's a spectacle.
I've never heard of that Death Invitational before today. They just announced Death Invitational Vegas and WrestleMania week, so I got to check that out.
Yep. Definitely check that. I don't know if that will ever live up to what that was the first time, but especially in fucking America with all these state athletic commissions, you know, like. But
that's true.
Jeff, check that out. It's gotta be on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Jun Kasai versus El Desperado.
I'm definitely checking that out.
Invitational.
Hell yeah! What you got, Malik?
Go ahead, let me hear yours because y'all got the main ones, I'm sure.
Oh, I got you. My match of the year. There's a few of them. Honestly, I really did enjoy that Javon Oba trick match from Stand and Deliver. That was a crazy one. But my favorite match of this year, Io, Rhea, and Bianca from WrestleMania. Them women, that was the best match of WrestleMania 42. No question about it. You feel me? Like they stole the show. Like they absolutely stole the show. Io Sky put herself in my top 5 this year. She's just just had an incredible year, man. Incredible year. But yeah, that's my match. Io, Rhea, and Bianca from WrestleMania.
All right, I'm gonna go a little different. The tag team TLC match, bro. Because
the SmackDown one?
No.
Was the SummerSlam one? Yeah, the one right after WrestleMania.
That one was like, it should have been nuts.
That was insane, bro. That was like the one that everybody was saying should have been on the WrestleMania card. It was like 20 minutes of it was nuts.
I might have them confused. I know it was a TLC match. It might not be the SummerSlam one. It might be that one. But I remember watching the SummerSlam one, wondering, nope, it's the SummerSlam one. Because I was wondering what the hell they were going to be able to do to top that SmackDown one after. Because I was, they finally got their shot. Like before, it was supposed to be on WrestleMania. It wasn't. It was on the SmackDown.
And now it's on the
And now it's on SummerSlam. They got to show out.
Yeah.
And they showed out. Because I remember texting in the group chat, I think, yo, this might be the best TLC match of all time. Like I said, it's up there to me.
Yeah.
So that's the match of the year for me.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and watch SummerSlam tonight. Right now, we're going to talk about the Breakout Wrestler of the Year, the Breakout Female Wrestler of the Year. I'll set this one off. Breakout Female Wrestler of the Year for me. This woman has been absolutely cooking lately. I completely wrote her off, to be completely honest with you. Maxine Dupree has been wilding the fuck out these last few months. The whole training with Natty in the dungeon thing, you know what I'm saying? And then to beating Becky for the Intercontinental Championship and the current, I ain't gonna say, I guess the current character she's playing right now, where it's like, I'm not playing games anymore. Like, you see what I can do. You ain't gonna sit here and make me doubt myself no more. I beat you for this. You can come get some more smoke if you want. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying this version of Maxine Dupree. I'm actually really excited to see what she's going to do in 2026. At first, when she won that first match she had with Becky Lynch, that was really good. I was like, this might be a fluke. You know, she might just have one good night. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens.
Carried her type of shit.
Yeah, but nah, she's been she had a great match with Ivy Nile. She had more great matches with Becky Lynch. She's doing her thing right now. So Maxine Dupree is my breakout female wrestler of the year.
I kind of, as far as like people that broke out, it's kind of hard to think of because I'm like a lot of the people that were simmering like last year kind of blossomed this year, where it's like they kind of took all the attention, the Willows and the Chris Statlanders and all that. Like they were not breakout because they've been around for a while, but they definitely got most of the attention. Maxine Dupri's kind of comes off like the one girl, at least in American women's wrestling, that stood out. That stood out like that. But as far as like there's also girls from CMLL that kind of like I'd never seen before that I was like, that's gonna be a fucking superstar. Give her a year. That girl Persephone. Yeah, man. Fuck. Yes, I was like, how is she so good? Like, where have you been?
How long do you think before she gets snatched up by AEW, WWE?
Not long, because she's not even like from Mexico. Like, she's from Texas. So she speak English straight up. Like, they gonna wait. They're gonna take her ass soon. And I would be Tony Khan would be dumb to let WWE take her when he has such access to her like right now.
Yeah,
like, you can sign her to a dual deal right now, and she would still be working at CMLL, and you will have her locked down. So like, get on that shit, because if she end up at NXT, she's just gonna be in the ass machine. And it's gonna be like, oh, she got a fat ass, and then her whatever bouncy ass move she does is gonna get her over, and like that's gonna be it for good Stephanie matches.
Do you think she wouldn't get put on the fast track like Stephanie Vaquer?
That's the problem, right? I love Stephanie Vaquer. I think she's a great wrestler. For the last, as soon as they put the belt on her, put her on the main roster, ass. That's all she's like. She can have great matches, but it's the devil's kiss. It's over. Everybody loves to see the butt cheeks, which is like, man, that's fine. You know what? I also kind of wish I would give her 20 minutes to go out there and have some heat. They did once with Io Sky. Once. They had that once all year long. That should be her defenses every month.
I agree.
She should be doing that.
I agree. You make a valid point. Who you got, Malik?
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize. It's Jade Cargill to me, bro. We have to remember.
I'm not mad at that.
Gotta remember the trajectory that we thought Jade Cargill was on. Like, they always said she was going to be a star. We always knew that she could be a star, but it was stagnant for like so long. There was so many mistakes. People were starting to wonder, hey man, maybe AEW was like the best place for her. But now that she's beaten Tiffany Stratton for that title, the dominance is there. The confidence is there. It seemed like they're letting her be herself. The promos from her have been amazing. Like, it fits exactly who the dominant character that she is, and she keeps it 100% real. I think Jade Cargill has to be the breakout star of the year just because of the trajectory that we thought she was on before the program with Naomi.
Right. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. We talked about breakout female wrestler of the year. It's only right to talk about the male breakout wrestler of the year. I'll set this one off again. He has been in WWE or NXT for a while. Then he, got called up to the main roster for the last year or two now. But he's finally coming into his own. Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker had an amazing year. I thought he was going to be trash on the mic, to be honest with you. If they ever let him, go out there and do his own thing and not something heavily scripted or whatever, he's probably going to flop. But no. Absolutely not. Braun come out there talking that shit, bro. When he cut that promo when Punk wasn't there and he threw the mic and whatnot and left, I was like, okay, he said something. And then he was face to face with Punk. I'm thinking he might freeze up a little bit. LA Knight choked up a bit when he was in front of CM Punk on that mic. You know what I'm saying? So I thought Braun ain't gonna be able to stand that heat. No, Braun stood right there and handled it with him. He was already a monster in the ring and did his thing in the ring, but now you see he's got every single aspect down to a science. He's going to have a hell of a 2026. I wouldn't even be mad to see Braun Breaker beat CM Punk for that title on the first Raw of 2026, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'm saying Braun Breaker is my breakout male star of 2025.
It's hard to argue with that. He's got that Scott Steiner promo energy. I like it. I love that shit.
Oh, yeah. Definitely the Steiner Math promo from this man soon, dog.
I think my breakout of the year is it's like the easiest choice I'm gonna make this whole show. Kyle Fletcher. Holy shit.
He was very close on mine. Yeah, for sure.
I never I knew Aussie Open was a good tag team. I knew that he was a good wrestler. I remember when Mark Davis got injured and they were putting him in I don't know what possessed them to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you the biggest opportunity of your fucking life now." Like, oh shit! Like, here you're gonna go wrestle Bryan Danielson next week. You're gonna go wrestle Kenny Omega. Like, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? And not that I like I said, I thought he was a great wrestler. I was just like, this is such an interesting thought process. Like, how did you get here? Like,
right.
Fuck, I sounded stupid because look at him 2 years later. He's
a star, bro.
Star. Like, he's a star.
Absolutely.
His presence is insane. Like, I was like, holy shit! Like, he's got it. You got it all.
And I'll be honest, I didn't see it at first. Like the last couple of years, I didn't see it. I was like, he can fucking wrestle, but he just doesn't have it. That it factor that make me want to tune in every week to see him. But now he's one of the reasons I definitely tune in to AEW every week. He don't miss. He don't miss. And you can see like gradually his aura build over the last couple of years too. So yeah, I feel it. What you got, Malik?
My male breakout star of the year is Trick Williams, bro.
I'm not mad at it.
Hey, I knew the Kyle Fletcher one was coming because he does like he's the easy choice. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, if you look at the year that Trick Williams just had, remember we talking about how TNA came along. Remember, it was Trick Williams who took that title away from Joe Hendry, and it was Trick Williams who held that title for a long time.
That's facts.
Trick Williams was the guy, and he was while everybody was screaming Obafemi, Obafemi, Obafemi. It was kind of Trick Williams with the best storylines, building up all the talent in NXT, getting him ready for his call up. And I don't know if anybody's seen his call up. They gave that man 6 minutes to talk on the mic, and he did an amazing job. His call up.
Do y'all remember when I had my reservations about Trick Williams?
I think we all did at some point, bro.
I did not see it. I didn't see it at all before. I was like, I could only see him as Melo's sidekick, to be completely honest with you. I couldn't see him as a solo star. He shattered that narrative. You feel me? And yeah, that debut promo on SmackDown, the first SmackDown of 2026, even the backstage segments, like you standing in Cody Rhodes' face. It's the big dog face you in front of right now. You know what I'm saying? You telling Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, just make sure I get that bag. I don't care which show I go to. Talking that boss talk. It's amazing, bro. Shout out to Trick Willie, man.
Shout out to Trick Willie, man.
Salute to him, man. For sure.
Hey, Javon Evans, we see you too, bro. Don't get it twisted. Hey, look.
2026 is gonna be his year, man.
Javon Evans, it's for me is 1A and 1B. Javon Evans, you right there, my boy. Like, hey, keep cooking.
Absolutely.
I hate how they book him, man. He's so good. He's always fucking losing, man. I'm like, why is he losing?
That's what I don't understand. Every title match he's had, he lost. That's so stupid.
He's leaving NXT now. He never got the damn belt.
Makes no sense to me. So, and that's what I was thinking about. If they're calling him up to the main roster, they never gave him a title in NXT. What are they going to do on the main roster with him? Are they going to give him an Intercontinental title? They're going to give him the U.S. title? They're going to put him in a heavyweight title? Going to throw him in a tag team with somebody random?
I got an idea. Maybe I should save it, but I got an idea.
What's the idea?
Turn Montez Ford heel, put him in a program with Javon Evans immediately.
So who goes over?
It got to be Taz.
So you gonna bring Javon up to lose Montez?
Hey, we get the Montez heel turn. We get the fight because I'm looking forward to the matches. I don't care. I know Montez Ford versus
that
Javon
match is gonna
Evans
cook.
It's gonna cook.
No question.
So there's not whoever you put over.
Street Profits versus Javon and Leon.
They ain't call Leon up though.
They ain't call him up yet, but they be borrowing him from
TNA. Yeah, I was gonna say they gotta sign his ass for.
It's coming. But yeah, Javon versus Montez will be a banger for sure. Wrestlers of the year. Who is your favorite female wrestler of 2025 overall? Favorite female wrestler of 2025. Who y'all got?
Give it to the CEO. CEO every fucking year. I don't care about nobody's bullshit. She's on top of that. She ended 2025 by shutting down every stupid little argument about her little belt. Why did she win the belt? Why did she got the belt? I don't know what she's doing. Oh, so all she's doing is putting over the whole fucking world. All she's doing is bringing attention to the entire planet of women's wrestling that exists outside of the WWE. All she did was leave this year with Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander on top. Yeah, hell yeah. Mercedes Moné, without a doubt. Shit. Most unselfish. Ultimo Monet.
I'm not mad at it. I got to see her pass out her belts to hit people with it and blood and guts live. So that was cool. She just started handing out titles. That's hilarious. I say my female wrestler of the year is Io Sky, man. Like I said, this year Io made her way into my top 5 of all time. Like there is never a match that misses with her. Even these random multi-woman matches she gets thrown in and whatnot, and the 8 women tags and whatnot, she still shines, bro. She still shines every time. So yeah, Io Sky, man.
I'm so glad that they started using her like that, because she has been the best wrestler on the planet since before they signed her.
It's true.
So I was like, fuck, like finally. All you had to do was give her minutes. Like all you had to do was give her time.
I agree. She's showing it.
Yeah.
What you got, Malik?
Bex was right.
Not Becky, bro.
Becky was right,
bro. I was watching Raw a few weeks ago, and I was like, yo, is she doing a Donald Trump impersonation? Because if you listen to her the way she talks, I got friends, got a lot of friends, high places. You know, the same way Trump talk, hand motions, everything. If you look at her doing all that when she talk, she does it. This is a Donald Trump gimmick, bro. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Becky Lynch. Hey,
it's a conspiracy. Nobody does this every day. Sports Illustrated said it, not me. Not me. I didn't say it.
Let's just sit back and think of the things that we got from Becky Lynch this year. You talk about Maxine Dupree. We got the breakout star Maxine Dupree. She was in a program with her. We got AJ Lee back this year. We got AJ Lee back.
That did happen.
Becky was a prominent figure. The IC title, we care about that now. We care about it. They had to get Becky to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the stars that Becky has been in the ring with. It seems like everybody that she stepped in the ring with this year has elevated in some way.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Why couldn't Bayley do that?
Well, you know they don't rock with Bayley like.
Why do they have to kick Bayley out of WrestleMania to give it to Becky Lynch?
I don't know that either. That
was insane. Bro.
Didn't Bayley try that already? Like she already had that. Bayley kind of already had that run with Damage Control where she was building up younger stars. So that point's not necessarily fair, in my opinion.
No, that's crazy to talk. So they used it to do all that and then threw it to the side like nothing. Like, all right, get out of here. That's crazy. Because I thought like she was aware. Like I thought for sure they would have told her like you're not gonna be on WrestleMania. It's just leading to this. You know, like they told her the day before. Never mind,
bro. That's nasty.
They hate her. I don't know. I don't have no other explanation.
To be completely honest with you, that's why I think I was resenting Becky earlier this year.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense though. Like if you look at it from the Bayley prism, then I understand. Like I don't look at it that way though. Like that's Triple H. That's not on Becky. Like I guess Becky could have said, "Nah, don't do that." But I mean.
She made the best out of it because this is one of her better runs. I can't front about it. Again, the gimmick is fucking gold, bro. It is Donald Trump.
the thing was Lyra was like failing as Intercontinental Champion, and they brought Becky in to try to fix it.
They should have never gave her a title anyway. I feel like
I think they should have. They should have left her in NXT for a little while. She was so good. She said she's one of the best fucking wrestlers they got there.
I agree.
But they didn't give her enough time to learn the WWE camera shit. So she was up there learning it on TV.
The promos and yeah, just the nuances. Is that the word I'm thinking
Confidence,
of?
I think she was missing.
Yeah, they should have let her cook a little bit more in NXT. Again, she got the in-ring down. She can go in that ring. Lyra Valkyria has some amazing matches, but same thing like Kyle Fletcher at one point. It's like we don't care about you to want to see you every single week.
She doesn't connect with the audience well.
Right, exactly.
She never has. And it's crazy because Lyra Valkyria can really fucking wrestle.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you've heard me on this show before, like being like, yo, just kind of give Lyra time. Like,
right.
Trust me, I know she'll get it right eventually, but it's kind of like it's never happened. And now she's in this thing with Bayley that's a little bit weird. So maybe your point across with Bayley is that she's working with Lyra, and hopefully Lyra will be better. But I've been saying it. They should just turn Lyra heel. Turn her heel where she doesn't have to talk much. Just turn her crazy or something like that. So she doesn't have to speak much, and we care a whole lot more. We focus more on her wrestling prowess than we care. Like, then we're worried about her. You know what I'm saying? And then you could work with her on the side about the camera and stuff like that, or promos or whatever. But I think turning her heel has been the best thing for them, and they just never pulled the trigger on that. Hopefully we get that soon.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I really would. So we just talked best female wrestler of the year. So of course we got to talk about the best male wrestler of 2025. Malik, I'm gonna let you set this one off. Who you think is the best male wrestler of 2025?
Cody Rhodes.
All right, great show, guys. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you subscribe.
Don't ask me to go first. I don't want to go first. Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
Oh my God.
Let me see who y'all got. We're trying to think of something outside the box.
I'll you know what? I'll let you know who I think, and this is probably nobody would really expect this from I don't think anybody would probably have listed this person as their male wrestler of the year, but I'm going to. And we just talked about him and how great he is and how amazing of a 2026 he's going to have, but he had a hell of a 2025 too. He lost every title match he was in, but Javon Evans is my wrestler of the year, bro. The fact that he went NXT, Raw, SmackDown, Cena's last match, AAA, every single event he went to, he went crazy on too. He's a show stealer no matter where he goes, and he's just starting, which is the craziest part about it to me. I can't give him breakout of the year because he did. Bro, the shit this dude does in the ring is just insane to me. Who else in NXT is having matches with Randy Orton and Gunther and AJ Styles? And you know what I'm saying? I don't look forward to too many other people on my TV weekly, especially now that he's going to the main roster, than Javon Evans. So I'm giving Javon Evans my wrestler of the year. 336. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, Javon Evans.
I like that one.
I got my favorite. My wrestler of the year that I like from the heart was Hangman. Hangman was like every main event, storyline, put him all over the top. The redemption arc, the fucking reunion with Swerve. But this is like the objective. Like, how the fuck can he not vote for fucking Mystico? This motherfucker got people coming from all over the world to see him. Like, you're talking about not even the traveling circus or whatever. Like, they coming to see me every week. Come over to my house. Come here. And 16,000 people. 1.1 million tickets sold.
Wow.
To the same building in a year. It's hard to not be like, well, Mystico's the wrestler of the fucking year.
That's crazy. I didn't even know they were selling out like that down there. That's nuts.
I'm gonna get down there.
Oh yeah, mandatory. Is Cody Rhodes really your wrestler of the year?
Seth freaking Rollins.
I ain't mad at that.
Wrestler of the year, man. Like, yo, for real, Seth really do be getting disrespected, bro. Like, I really feel that way. Like, I don't know if he just, I don't know if it's like he's always around thing, so you don't necessarily like look and pay attention to everything that Seth Rollins does for that company.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime they need Steph to play quarterback, bro, he steps in and he does it with ease, bro. Like
That's facts.
he really is the workhorse for WWE every year. Unless he's injured at some point.
And even still, he fought with a broken leg at WrestleMania last year.
Bro, it's crazy. Like when you sit back and you think of what Seth Rollins does over the course of the year, like now we talking about Braun Breaker and they put him with Seth. Like I understand that Paul Heyman is the mouthpiece, but bro, it was the Seth Rollins moment making the wise man come over to his stable to create the vision that kind of blossomed for all of this to happen. And it's crazy the way he keeps reinventing himself. Like it's like
I was about to say that
the other Seth Rollins, the version of him was over as hell. The singing, the songs, all of that. He was over. He didn't have to change shit for the rest of his career.
You're right.
Nah, I got these two young bucks. Let me go ahead and switch my style up and let them take the shine. But at the same time, have this rivalry with CM Punk. That's insane. Like not letting CM Punk get the title at all. It held a high water. It doesn't matter. And even when you get the title, you're only going to have it for 30 seconds because I'm faking this injury to come back to have the probably top two. He has the first and probably the second greatest cash in of the money.
You know what? You're right.
All time. It's insane. I got Seth Rollins, bro.
So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. So yeah. That's our 2025 recap show. That was all the categories we have for everything. Let me give it a once over and make sure. Yeah, that was all of our categories. So what are y'all looking forward to in 2026? Let me ask that. What are y'all looking forward for 2026 in pro wrestling? What are y'all expectations?
Can't wait for Bailey to leave. Get the fuck out of there.
I'm not mad at that. Is her contract up this year?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think there was rumors that it was. There was rumors that it was up this year. And I just don't know, like, why would you, as a person, like, fucking fan or whatever, like, as a person, like, you're sitting there, you get disrespected, they shit on you, you look out the window, your best friend is living her fucking life, doing everything you want to do. Why on earth would you stay there? Why?
I definitely don't see her sticking around. I would... Hey, what's up?
My daughter. You gotta get out of here. Well, she's here. You could go ahead.
I would 1000% love to see Bailey in AEW and just see what she can do over there versus the Willows, versus the Statlanders, versus the Jamie Haters. Her and Monet go against her and Mercedes go for the tag titles over there. They would be an unstoppable team if they got those tag titles, by the way. But yeah, I would love to see what she would do over there. If they're not going to let her cook and let her do her thing in WWE, let her go. Let her go. So yeah, I feel that. I am very curious about TNA for 2026 and where they're going to go. And if they're going to, I don't like how WWE's working with TNA and then poaching their talent. That's madness to me. Like, as soon as your contract is up, Hendry, you come on over here. As soon as your contract is up, Santana, needs you over here. As soon as, Leon Slater, your contract is up, come on over. That is wild to me. But now that these guys have a contract or a TV deal, I don't want them to rely so heavily on WWE. I want them to keep building their brand. And I don't like WWE talent having all of the TNA titles. You know what I'm saying? That's so weird to me. But I'm curious to see what TNA is going to do in 2026. I'm curious to see what Trick Williams is going to do on the main roster and all these call-ups. Oba, Javon, Jordan Grace is coming up. I'm curious to see what this roster is going to, because it's a lot younger talent now. And you got people like R-Truth on the way out. Randy Orton's obviously on the way out. Brock Lesnar, AJ, is this main roster is going to look completely different by the end of 2026, I feel like. And I feel like a lot of people are going to leave for, so they can wrestle how they want to wrestle in 2026. I think they see the things are changing in the pro wrestling world, I guess you say. Like, WWE ain't the end-all, be-all anymore. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people are going to see, like, Aleister Black and Rusev, they're probably like, why did I go back? Like, what did I do? You know what I mean? Because AEW is clearly on the incline. TNA is too. So yeah, they got other options, other places they can be at now. So I'm curious to see what. Honestly, the biggest thing about 2026 I'm looking forward to is how it's going to end and what we're going to be talking about next year's show. Because I feel like so much shit can change next year. We got a fucking Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. WrestleMania is coming to Saudi Arabia in a year. You know what I mean? So it's the landscape of all this shit is going to change drastically this year, I feel like. So I'm ready to see what this year has in store overall, to be honest with you.
You know what's crazy? I don't know. I'm not even pushing it. I've just noticed at the end of the year, like, when did WWE become the retirement home? Like, how did that happen?
That's a good
It's point. It's a lot of old people going to WWE for their retirement runs.
That's a good point.
Lesnar retiring, AJ retiring, Jericho retiring. I don't know about Randy. Randy seems like he's gonna try to push it. Like Ric Flair was one of his idols, man. He's gonna keep trying. He's gonna be up there for a while. But it's a lot of old people going to WWE, and I don't know how long before the perception starts being, we want the youth movement again. Like, this is disgusting.
Like, AEW's for the YNs is what you're saying.
but I mean, that's gonna be. I think they're always gonna have that because they're willing to take chances on people that are just getting started or whatever. WWE wants to polish you first, but I feel like just within WWE, even within itself, like when you watch NXT and people, like, so many people to root for and shit, and when these older guys start taking up more and more TV time, it's gonna be like, well, I want to see fucking Obafemi for 20 minutes, not Chris Jericho.
Right.
You know, like,
no, I agree. So
I wonder what 2026 is gonna look like as far as like how they're gonna do these retirements. Like I hope we're just gonna have young guys kill
I just
all
want
these old
Gunther
people.
to choke all of them out. Every one of them. Every one of them.
They can spread it out, to spread the love out. They can retire. You can have all these kids come out as like killers. They're taking legends out in 2026. Then it doesn't have like a retirement home stink on it. It feels like young people did something cool.
Let me, Malik, we'll get to you. Let me ask you this real quick, because we talked about AJ retiring and whatnot. He says that he's calling it a wrap after this year altogether when his WWE contract ends. Yeah, I think he's really calling it a wrap. Was he going to AEW for a little while? Yeah, I think.
That man loves WWE. Like, he already did in his mind, he already did the AEW thing. Like, he had a whole TNA run. Like, he did a whole career outside of WWE. He did all the things he could want to do out there. AEW, first, I love AJ, but like, he's gonna end up injuring himself trying to keep up, like fucking doing something with goddamn Will Ospreay and shit.
Like,
even though Will Ospreay's probably gonna be a different kind of wrestler when he comes back. But like Edge jumping off the top of the cage, like, it wasn't even like, it's just like a psychological thing. Like, damn, all the kids doing this cool shit around me. Like, I want to do something cool.
That's my thing about that. And I said it about Edge too. You don't have to do that shit to put on an entertaining match. Like, you don't. Like, let the YNs do all that crazy jumping off of everything. You just tell them great stories and them great matches. You can give them great matches you have in the ring. You don't have to be hitting people with spiked nail bats and shit, bro. You don't have to do that.
Sting was the only one who got away with it, and it's because he's like Sting. I don't think nobody else is Sting. You should not be looking at Sting and thinking, I also want to do that when I'm 64.
Like, no. If Flair tried to do that, he turned to dust, bro. I'm telling you. What you got, Malik? What you looking forward to in 2026?
You talk about the retirement home, I'm talking about the youth movement with WWE. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do in 2026 with the young stars that are coming up. You mentioned Jordan Grace, Obafemi, Javon Evans. Because when I watch them have these matches, it's not like they're getting squashed. Like, they're letting these young cats actually cook on the main roster. And I think maybe that's the John Cena effect, where it's like, all right, John's out the door. You know, Randy's older now. CM Punk, you can't really depend on him health-wise. Seth Rollins might be on a latter stage of his career now, where it might be kind of time for him to start winding down with all the injuries that he has. I'm really, because they got the bag. You got the bag. Like,
Right.
You got the bag now. Like The Rock's not really part of anything anymore. The big names you bringing in, they just brought in Matt Cardona on Friday, bro. So that's showing
I'm not
me that
mad about that either.
it's starting to be like a little bit of a switch in WWE where I was like, all right, we got the bag. We would still want like the Chris Jerichos and stuff. Come here. Notice it's not, hey, Chris, come here. We're going to give you a 3-year deal. It's no, Chris, come here. You're going to do your retirement tour, and then we're going to get you the fuck up out of here because we might have these young dudes that need this TV time. I'm not saying that's what's going to be their mindset because they haven't proven that, but I'm interested to see now that WWE has the bag and then they have this influx of young talent that can show out on a weekly basis and also hold their own in the mic. Hopefully there's a light that goes off like, all right, maybe we should start investing more of these young guys because Maxine Dupree is a great example of that. Like, oh shit, like no, Maxine can actually go if we give her the time on TV to grow and we see how good she is in a ring now. Maybe that's what the vet role is going to be. Like, hey, you could come here and you may be on your way out, but I need you to show out with these young dudes to build their name up on your way out. So maybe that's the new mindset of WWE in 2026 going into 2027 will be the turning that we need to see with the new WWE with younger talent.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And I'm looking right now, it's talking about the current call-ups from NXT to WWE. So we're talking about the future of WWE and whatnot. Obafemi Javon Evans, Jordan Grace, Kalani Jordan is supposed to be coming up.
Really? Okay, I like that.
Sol Ruka.
Oh, she already been up though. She was like on that Javon Evans type shit. She was there every week still.
Apparently she did the after the match with Bailey at SNME and whatnot. Hella praise, and that fast track her call up and whatnot. And Ethan Page,
my guy, can't wait.
Which I'm very happy about that. Ethan Page, I feel like is a star, bro. He can go on the mic. He's entertaining. He can do the little comedy role. He can play the heel well, and he has good matches. So yeah, I could see him in some United States title matches against a Damian Priest or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? And holding his own. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that, man.
One last prediction: Triple H Trump scandal. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead because we hadn't talked about this. We hadn't talked about a lot on 3NT lately. We've both been just so fucking busy. But shout out to Mick Foley for having balls and standing up for what he believes in. Everybody ain't gonna believe in it. Everybody don't agree with Mick Foley, and that's cool. But I fully agree with him. Like, I'm not about to get too political on the show and whatnot, but how do you openly support certain things? Like, what were you like Epstein files, bro?
You don't understand. It's necessary.
I don't get it. Like,
we need this.
This man is sending ice out. You got some of your top stars are Latino and Mexican. You know what I'm saying? But this man is sending ice out to arrest people that look like them for no reason. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here, bro.
I never really like. I don't really like standing on a soapbox of telling people how to think about anything. Like, sure. I feel like, sir, but I think sometimes you should be aware of what you're putting out there. Like I'm not like, even if you could be like, oh well, all he did was do a thing on the lawn, or all he did was say health or whatever. But like, you should be aware of how it's coming across. Like, you're coming across as like you work with them, like you're okay with them, you like that. So now, like now you done put that shit on everybody that works for you. Like now people are looking at Sami Zayn sideways, like he's one of the nicest guys. He puts his money towards all the causes and shit. And now people looking at him like, how you work for the truck company?
Exactly. Like, and clearly, I'm pretty sure nobody on the roster has a say so in what they're doing, and if
exactly, like they can't even control that shit,
right? So yeah, I get you 1,000%, man. But yeah, shout out Mick Foley for even standing up and saying, you know what, I quit. I don't want to do this no more. If that's who you rocking with, I'm not rocking with you. And it that takes a lot, because I'm pretty sure WWE was putting some M's in his bank account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just to be like, no, I don't want it no more. If that's what you stand for, I'm good on that. That's commendable. So shout out to Mick Foley, man.
And then to come out the next day and just put over Dirt Sheet Radio like that, what a great guy.
Yeah,
Fucking love
shout out,
Mick Foley.
shout out to
What-
Mick, man. Hell yeah. But so yeah, that was 2025 in a nutshell. That's our best of awards for 3NT Wrestling, the Dirt Sheet Radio collab show and everything. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up and shouting. We know we ain't done this in a little minute. I said we've been on go. It's oh boy. Yeah, I have no idea how much is going on right now. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in too. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me do that over real quick. That is a wrap for the show, people. We definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Please do us a favor and drop your best of 2025 in the comments and everything. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow at 3NT Wrestling on all platforms. Follow Dirt Sheet Radio on all platforms, at Official Dirt Sheet Radio on Instagram. Can't wait to talk wrestling in 2026 with y'all. Let us know your predictions for 2026 too, and we'll chop it back up with y'all in the next video about whatever it is y'all leaving them comments down there, because y'all better leave them damn comments down there. You hear me?
Definitely follow Dirt Sheet Radio. We are we're all over, man. Just Google it. Google Dirt Sheet Radio and go wherever you fucking feel comfortable being on social media. We're gonna be there. Dirt Sheet Radio podcast, the Geek Sheet Radio podcast coming back. Just a couple weeks, so make sure you check us out. All the latest pop culture news, all the latest wrestling news, movie news, TV news. We got all that shit. Come support us. I need it. I gotta feed these kids.
What you got, Malik?
All my sports fans, make sure you go follow Blackout Sports on YouTube. Currently covering the Knicks and the NBA. We're growing very fast. We appreciate all the support. Shout out to my boy Ken Castro, who has been riding along with me, making sure.
What up, Ken?
You know what I'm saying? Making sure your boy, wake up every day and talk some Knicks, man. And it's been a rough season so far. It's been a good but rough season. But hey, man, we just appreciate the support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to 3NT Wrestling, and make sure you go follow UPW too. I hear they got some things cooking. So make sure you go and do that too. Yeah, dig.
Yes, sir, Ski. We'll talk soon, man. It's the Big Three, Ski. Peace. We get up with you.